You want to handle it?
Ooh.
And I'm funny.
But do you speak Spanish?
I don't.
You're a Mexican?
I'm a coconut.
I give my son crap.
I'm a what they call an no sabo kid. So like I understand a lot of it.
Yeah.
I can speak some. I read it really well.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I give my son crap too. I'm like, dude, you're Mexican.
I know
Let's
my
go.
culture.
Yeah.
But I also didn't learn.
Well, yeah, it's
I learned
not
in
around
school.
you. Right.
And my mom speaks it. Mm-hmm. Funny thing, she's not Mexican. My mom speaks it. My dad's Mexican. He doesn't speak it.
Well, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Say that again.
Yeah. My mom is Native American and Spanish.
Okay.
The Spanish.
Well, it's Spanish. That makes sense then.
But it's like way back in the line. My dad is Spanish and Mexican.
Okay.
Much closer to the
Gotcha.
root.
The
But to the root.
That's probably worse than anything I've said so far. Like
my
sounds way worse
my
than any joke I've ever
grandmother,
made.
my dad's mom is Mexican, like from Mexico, whatever.
Yeah.
My mom's parents not.
So they not teach you that on purpose, or just got?
So my mom would teach me growing up, but my mom's not Mexican.
Right.
She's Native American. She's from New Mexico, where there is a lot of Mexicans, and so naturally people just learned Spanish growing up, but she's not Mexican. So I learned from her and my grandma. Again, grandma's not Mexican, but my dad, who looks very Spanish, he has light eyes.
Okay.
He has my hair color, but very light skin.
Sure.
Like he's very like your skin tone, and
Whoa, wait a minute.
You're white.
I am attacked.
You're white.
Skin
or
tone.
mixed, whatever, but you look white.
I am white.
You look white. My dad also looks white with dark hair.
Okay.
And he has very much of the strong Spanish genes. And my grandfather looked white. My grandma looked Mexican.
I have a very funny Spanish-y story. Don't let me forget that, Ace. I don't want to interrupt her, but don't let me forget.
But growing up, my grandfather, he's the one who owned car lots. So he had money. They lived in nice areas. But they were the only family that wasn't white.
Okay.
But my grandfather looked it, and most of the kids looked it. And so my grandpa told my grandma, like, you only speak Spanish at home. Like, don't speak it when you go out.
Okay.
We don't want people to see you differently and treat you poorly because of that. You just lay low, basically.
I gotcha.
And this was back, my dad's in his early 60s. Yeah. So,
I can
growing
say
up.
when they come to this country, they want to kind of adapt and want to be, and I get how they can feel that way, but man, like what a disservice to not pass on bilingualism.
And it's
like
hard.
that's one thing I have is one of the regrets I have is not being bilingual. I think it's such a disservice, like in any industry.
And it's hard to learn as an adult.
Dude, for safety. Wait, hang on, hold on. You say it's hard to learn as a girl?
I said as an adult.
Okay, I thought you said it's hard to learn as a girl. I'm like, what kind of shit are we talking about?
No,
that's way
as
worse
an
than I
adult,
said.
it's harder to learn as an adult.
No, absolutely. But like, if you're gonna go to a foreign country, it could be a safety factor.
Absolutely.
Or if you want to go and just enjoy the culture, like not speaking a second language, it's detrimental. So like
America does it wrong.
I know they should definitely learn.
But yeah, so my parents, and it's funny because my grandfather that was preaching this is from America.
Sure,
his parents.
And I guess good intentions, right? But like had they known what they were doing,
I mean back then they're just trying to protect themselves, and so
just
they
different education. Like,
so,
hey, we should actually pass this on.
Yeah,
this would be beneficial to our.
No, so my dad to this day knows like maybe 3 words.
Well, luckily he doesn't look Mexican; he looks Spanish. Because if you look Mexican and don't speak Spanish, it's like
so people all the time are like they speak Spanish to me, and then I reply in English because I know what they're saying, and then they're like. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, I know what you said, but I can't say that. I speak bad English. So there's that. Yeah. So then, so in the office space, they're like, oh, Miranda, they're speaking Spanish. You handle it. I'm like, funny. Not going to be a help to you.
I took RŌze Event for dirty English. That's
I took 6 years of Spanish between like high school and college. Actually, no, I took Italian in college. So that's a whole different story. Right. But so I'm like, I can listen and be like, so no, yes, you would need this. So so just like little comments like that, and like, and you go, maybe she was racist, maybe she wasn't, whatever. Yeah. So just
she's
those
being
things.
A bitch. Overall, she's being a bitch.
Yeah. And so I'm, like I said, I'm stuck in this position where I'm not getting any work that I thought I would be getting. So I'm sitting behind a computer most of the day doing nothing, and I'm like begging people for work. Yeah. Because I hate I'm just like. Intuitively just like a go-getter, and I hate being complacent.
Do you have ADHD too then?
I'm pretty sure I do. I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah. Self-diagnosed. But so I'm like, allegedly. I feel fucking useless. Right. And I'm like, and in my head, I'm like, I should be happy. I don't have to do anything, and I'm getting paid.
I'm getting paid.
I work for this company. Yeah. But then,
which is a statement, right? You're saying this company's so good, you had a goal of working for this company.
Like, oh, you work for
it's like a cool thing.
But I'm like, who am I to be
You're fuck this company.
I felt like
these guys are nerds.
Yeah, but then and then in my head I'm like, oh, I'm being ungrateful. And
that's tough.
Yeah. So then I'm like, well, what do I do with this situation? So like I said, there's a production part of this company where we have a graphic design department, fabrications. We have like fabric department, lighting, AV, floral. Like they do everything. They build shit. We have rentals. Like, so there's tons of shit happening in the back. And we had tons of employees, and they're always doing shit, and they're always short-handed, like all this stuff. And I made friends. I mean, try to make friends with everybody. Like just learn, like know everyone in the place I work.
Yeah.
Not make friends, but just like know people.
Not Karen. Everybody else you're friends with.